Hey guys, welcome to Lucid9G and it's Pranjul here. So yep, I know even though I have uploaded a video like yesterday, I'm actually uploading another video today. So yeah, like I said, I will try to be more regular with my uploads. So today we are actually playing the OG Hyperthin, but like all my decks, I have actually made some tweaks in that and we are playing this one with Decoy in it. So yeah, I'm kind of a big Decoy fan, especially in Witcher 3. This card was like the best card in the game, but in this Gwent it doesn't really work that way, but it's still kind of my favorite. So I have actually already made one Decoy deck and uploaded on my channel too. In case you want to watch it, I'll be putting the link somewhere. So that deck was actually the Decoy deck where using Decoy we were actually playing Wild Boar of the Sea twice. So yeah, we can actually do that without any renew and all that stuff. So if you want to check that out, you can use those links. So anyways, yep, like I said, I wanted to try a few more decks with Decoy as the main card. So for Decoy to work you actually need a lot of thinning, and the most popular thinning deck is actually the Nilfgaard Hyperthin. So here we are. It's the the usual Hyperthin deck with the addition of Decoy in it. So yeah, let me give you a deck overview and after that we are gonna head into the matches. So this Hyperthin deck is actually a CiriNova deck, since CiriNova is like the highest provision card in the game in our deck. So we have got Tibor. This will actually be the only card that we are gonna have in our deck, along with few special cards, which doesn't really matter. So Tibor should be our final card in deck, final unit in deck, and we are gonna use our triss and yennefer to either boost or damage any other card by 13. So yeah, the basic Hyperthin trio. On top of this we have got CiriNova, which is kind of great if you play her in round 2, so you get 8 points of carryover. And we have got Vilgefortz. So usually Vilgefortz, you can even use Vilgefortz to kill one of your own units and get a 13-point Tibor in exchange of that. But I actually play Vilgefortz kind of more offensively, so instead of destroying my own units to get that 13-point Tibor, we are gonna use Vilgefortz for removals, since we don't really have yennefer's invocation in this deck, as I'm not really fan of yennefer's invocation since she kind of de-synergizes with the whole thinning, right? Plus, since we are playing Decoy, we do need a lot of thinning. So yeah, we have removed invocation and added Roach in place of her, as in round 1 we are gonna need some tempo and Roach helps us in that. So yeah, that's the trade we have made. And other than that, we have got Xarthisius, which actually I wasn't really expecting him to play for that much, but in the matches Xarthisius actually end up playing for 18 points for 9 provisions. That is like that is actually busted. So yep, you can we are gonna see how Xarthisius is gonna play for that. So other than that, we have got some thinning cards, marching orders, war council, Afan. So we are actually using tactical decision as our leader. So what we can do is, you should ideally play your leader only if you have got Afan in hand. So you play your leader, put Afan on top, so that way it's an 11-point leader, which is kind of great, and it also thins out our deck by 1. So yep, for that we have got Afan here, we have got Menno and Vigo. So this actually is a very insane thinning and combo play here using these 2 cards. So usually what we gonna do is we play Menno for marching orders, and marching orders actually pulls out our Vigo, since Vigo is like the lowest base power card in the deck. So marching order pulls out Vigo, and using Vigo we either make copy of Imperial Brigades and summon the 2 copies from deck into the board, or hunting packs. So this entire play is like along with Roach is a 17-point play, which thins out our deck by 4, which is like, it's actually pretty insane, and in almost all of the matches we were able to pull off this combo, so it's kind of great. So yep, we have got two assassination, one coated weapon, and one alba armored cavalry. So this is basically for putting status on opponent side of the board to thin out our hunting packs. Usually you're not really gonna need to put any status, but if you have to, you can use your alba armored cavalry, plus he's a soldier, so if he's on board you can thin out your imperial brigades. So yeah, we have got Tony Joust and battle preparation other than that. So keep in mind that one of these two you are gonna play with your Vigo, and you're gonna need the other unit which you're not really gonna play with Vigo in your hand, so that way you can thin them out in the initial rounds. So yeah, the most important part here is that you have to be very careful with your mulligans here. Even though we have got our leader to make our hand better, but still in this deck especially mulligans play for very crucial roles, so you have to be very careful with them. And finally, towards the end of round 3, basically what you're gonna have in the deck is your 13-point Tibor and maybe 1 or 2 special cards. And if you have actually thinned out your deck insanely, all you're gonna have is a Tibor. So what this does is you play your Yennefer's divination for Tibor on some units. After that you play your triss for some damage via 13-point Tibor, and at that point we are gonna have Decoy as our end card. So what you can do is either play your Decoy on Yennefer's on Yennefer's divination or triss, or even Xarthisius. So if Tibor is your only card in the deck, Xarthisius actually plays for 18 points, and for 9 provisions that is like super insane. So yep, for Decoy the 3 main targets in the deck are Yennefer, triss and Xarthisius, and if you want to play offensively you can even go for Vilgefortz, but it's actually a 50% probability since Tibor will be in the deck. So if you play your Decoy on any of these 4 cards, there will be a 50% chance that you might even get Tibor, or you may get these cards back in hand. So yep, that's kind of a not 100% play, but it's still most of the times you're gonna get these back anyways. Plus even if you're getting Tibor, it's still a big play, right? So yeah, that's the deck overview, and I think in almost all of the matches I was able to pull my Decoy combo, but I have like played just 4 matches with this deck I think, and out of those I won 2 and lost 2, but in all those 4 matches we were able to pull off the combo. And in 2 matches we kind of lost because we were not able to generate that much points, but still this combo plays for plays very nicely, and I'm kind of pretty happy with this deck, especially that thinning combo of Meno into marching orders into Vigo into any of these 2 cards. So yeah guys, that was another deck with Decoy in it. So if you haven't really tried Hyperthin, maybe give it a shot. It's actually kind of good. Plus with Decoy, I'll say it's kind of great with Decoy, since Decoy is actually just a 6 provision card, and in the end it's usually plays for 10 plus, which is kind of great to be honest. Like for 6 provision you are making a 10-point play, and if you play this on Xarthisius, it even plays for more. So yeah guys, that was the deck overview, and let's head into the matches. Alright guys, match number 3. So we have already lost our previous 2 matches with this deck, but I kind of still want to pull off our combo. So we are going against Bloodscent, which is actually kind of an okay leader for us. So anyways, we don't really want both of these hunting packs. Now the thing you have to keep in mind is that we don't really want both of these hunting packs and Imperial Brigade copies in hand. So yep, okay, fun is actually great since we kind of want to use our leader with a fun. So since we already have a fun in hand, we can even commit our leader in round 1. So yep, the hand is like actually insane for us. Okay, in Regalavas, I think we are just gonna use our Tony Chast on one of these. Alright, one more pair of Integral Larvas. That's kind of scary. So the thing is that we don't usually have initial plays, so let's just play our assassination on that. Yep, so the deck kind of struggles with the initial play since most of our plays are actually, you know, dependent upon thinning and all that. Okay, Necret. So I think our opponent is gonna use that crystal skull on that, and that way, yep, that's great. So we can actually kill that Necret with our Vilgefortz. But the thing is that that Necret is actually having a status, and if we kill that, our opponent might not play a unit with any statuses. So I think what we are gonna do is play Menno for marching order into Vigo. Yup. So let's play our Menno for marching orders for Vigo into hunting pack. Ooh. So yeah, I mean that was like an insane combo, right? That was a 17-point play, and we actually thinned out our deck by 4 cards, which is actually, you know, insane. So yep, next turn we can even commit our Vilgefortz and kill that Necret. So the thing is that we are already at 7-point card range, right? So we can even commit our leader next turn and play a fun and then Imperial Brigades. So that way we are gonna make a lot of tempo, and we can even take a pass after that. Yep, I say let's go for that play. So let's use our leader. Okay, that's good. That's not good. Okay, we have got CiriNova too. So let's put Imperial Brigades back. Wait, let's put a fun on top and Imperial Brigades and maybe Tibor. Okay, and let's play our Imperial Brigades, so that way we can out the other copy of that too. Okay, so we are already like, you know, 16 plus 3. Yep, 19 points ahead. Granted, we do have 2 bleeding, but that's, you know, fine. So depending upon what our opponent plays next, I think we are gonna take a pause here, as you know, we are kind of pretty ahead here. Okay, it's just a Crimson Curse, which is actually, you know, a very slow play. So yep, let's just take a pass here. Alright, Conqueror. So yep, it's a devotion list. That is actually good news for us. Okay, so our opponent has gone 2 cards down, and I don't really think our opponent is gonna push us in round 2, which is, you know, amazing for us since we have got CiriNova in hand. Okay, Tibor, Alba Cavalry, War Council. So what we are missing here is just triss. So let's mulligan our Tibor here. Yep, we don't really want, you know, Tibor in hand. Okay, and let's mulligan. Okay, so yep, usually you are gonna mulligan your Tibor along with your special cards. So let's play our CiriNova, and you know what, let's play our battle preparation too, as I kind of want 3 cards instead of extra mulligans. So yep, let's play our battle preparation on her and take a pass. Alright, so you know, this is actually the best case scenario for us. We have got 8 points of carryover, and we have actually thinned out our deck pretty nicely. Okay, Tony Joust. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we get, right? We are gonna get all the cards. So other card is Battle Preparation and Triss. So let's mulligan Tibor. Okay, so I think out of these, let's remove. Okay, yep. Now again, I mean, starting, you know, we do have some problems with our starting place. So what we can do here is let's just play our Tony Joust on CiriNova, sorry. So we are kind of making this kind of play since our opponent is not really going to have any Manticore and predatory dive, so we should be good here. Okay, defender. So we can actually kill the defender with our Triss, since it's a 7+4 11-point card and our Tibor is 13. But I think we can even use our Vilgefortz here. Yep, let's use Vilgefortz and kill that defender. I mean, that kind of sucks. That was just a 5-point play, since we removed a 7-point body and our opponent got a 7-point body back. But still, defender is gone. So I mean, the thing is that we can even use our War Council on Battle Preparation, and then our Xarthisius actually plays for, you know, 13 boost, which is actually pretty broken, to be honest. So yep, let's see what our opponent plays here. I mean, he's obviously gonna play those Unseen Elder and Detlef and all that stuff. So, you know, we do have some removal options along with the lock, so we should be good. And we have also got, you know, 13 points of removal via our triss. Okay, current here into Unseen Elder, I guess. Yep. Okay, so now we have few options here. We either use Assassination or Coated Weapons or just a lock. I think for now let's just use our lock on that 1-point Unseen Elder. Okay, yep. So yeah, now the issue is that we cannot really kill that with our Assassination. So has our opponent played Naglfar yet? Nope. So yeah, I mean, we can kill that with Coated Weapons, but if our opponent has got Naglfar, yeah, it might be a bit annoying, but you know what, it's fine, I guess. So yeah, that's why I was thinking of killing that 1-point Unseen Elder with Assassination and then using lock on that 5-point Unseen Elder. Gale. Alright. So anyways, let's play our Assassination now. It's gonna play for 6 points, which is, you know, alright. So yeah, okay. I mean, our opponent doesn't even have dominance here, and he actually played it on shielded Ciri. So yep, let's use our War Council on that Alba Cavalry, since it's a soldier. This is gonna play for 6. Great. So yep, guys, I think we are finally gonna pull our combo. I mean, in the previous matches also I was able to pull off the combo, but we were not able to, you know, win the match. Okay, Detlef. I mean, there are not even that many vampires. Okay, our opponent is kind of playing this deck very weirdly. So the thing is, we can kill that with our triss, but Detlef only damages a bleeding unit, and you know, our Alba Cavalry has armor, so we should be good. So we can actually even, you know, play our Xarthisius instead of using our triss on that 6-point Detlef. Yep, let's just use our Xarthisius. Yep. Holy shit. So I mean, that's broken, right? We are playing 18 for 9 provisions, right? That's like fucking hell, man. I mean, we literally pulled off our combo, right? No GG's for you, mate. Fuck that. Alright guys, match number 4. So we were able to win our previous match. Let's see who we are facing. Okay, Blaze of Glory. So this, this is definitely gonna be an Eist deck, and it's actually gonna be a tough one. Though the great thing is that we do have a Fawn in hand. So since we have a Fawn in hand, I think we'll be able to thin out our Imperial Brigades easily. So we can mulligan those. Okay, and we have got Vigo too. So we have got Marching Order, Meno, Vigo. I mean, the hand is again pretty insane, right? We have got access to all our thinning cards. So yep, I think we are gonna stick with what we have got here. Yep, let's keep this hand. And since we have got a Fawn, we can even commit our leader if we have to in this round. Okay, and Great Longship. Okay, so now we have got few options here. We can either kill that boat with our Vilgefortz, or what we can do is just play Assassination and kill it next turn. Though the thing is that that boat has got a status, right? So we can actually thin out our hunting packs here. Yep, because Skellige doesn't really have that many units with statuses. So I think what we are gonna do is play hunting packs first and then kill it with Tony Joust after that turn. So anyways, let's see what our opponent plays here. Bear Witcher. So looks like our opponent hand is like pretty reactive, so we should actually play uninteractive, but thinning is actually pretty important for us, so we are gonna still play these. So yeah, I mean, since our opponent is playing Bear Witcher now, that gives away that our opponent hand was very reactive and we should have played uninteractive, but we are playing Hyperthin, so thinning is very important. Okay, 2 boats are like super annoying, so let's use our Tony Joust and kill one of those. So I think next turn what we can do is maybe play Meno, so that way we have at least 1 soldier on board, and after that we can use our Vigo to thin out our Imperial Brigades, and maybe we can even commit our leader. Okay, it's a Marauder. It's kind of a weird play since our opponent, yep, is actually losing some value on that bleeding hunting pack. Anyways, I think we are just gonna stick with our plan here and let's play Meno into battle preparation, so that way our Meno survives for at least 1 turn. Okay, so that's actually great that that hunting pack died. So now our opponent doesn't have the 2 Bloodthirst, which most Skellige decks kind of want. Maybe we can even play our Tony Joust on that hunting pack just to deny Bloodthirst. Okay, Gutting Slash onto fucking Meno. Okay, so looks like our opponent want that Bloodthirst, so let's play our Tony Joust first, and next turn we are gonna play our Vigo. So I mean, that was just a 2-point Gutting Slash, which was like very bad. What the fuck? So our opponent literally passed on 5 cards. Okay, I mean, whatever, man. So okay, so round 1 is in the back, and we do have to thin out our deck, so I think we are gonna go for a bleed here in round 2. Okay, we don't really want Imperial Brigades. Decoy is good. So what are we missing here? I mean, I kind of want CiriNova in hand so we can play her, though I don't really want that another copy of Imperial Brigade. But we are actually missing a lot of units, so maybe we can get a bit greedy here, and mulligan. Yep, I do want war console, so let's mulligan coated weapons. Okay, so yep, we can use our leader here in this round and try to get those units. So let's just play our Alba cavalry, since again our deck kind of struggles with that first play. Now the thing is that Skellige doesn't really have any units to lock anyways, so it's not really that big of a loss. Plus we have already thinned out our hunting packs, so we don't really want that lock as a status. Alright, invader, so let's play our leader here. Oh fuck, I mean we should have played Vigo first just to thin out our deck. Yep, because we got one copy of Imperial Brigades. Yeah, that kind of sucks. So we are again missing on some big units here. So let's play Tibor back. I mean wait, let's put a fan on top, then Tibor and Imperial Brigade, since we are gonna play those via Vigo. And let's use our Vigo now for Imperial Brigades. Alright, great. So yeah, I mean that was kind of a misplay. We should have played Vigo first, so that way we we would have thinned out our Imperial Brigade copies, and via our leader we could have gotten better cards in hand. But anyways, we are still 22 points ahead. Okay, War of Clans into fucking Marauder. So let's hope that it doesn't kill both the 1-point units. Okay, great. Since I kind of don't really want to go that tall. I mean we are still 21 points ahead, right? I think we can even take a pass next turn depending upon what our opponent plays. Alright, Skjordal in round 2. So yep, looks like our opponent won that 2 Bloodthirst, maybe for an Eist play. Let's just take pass here, since our opponent is still 13 points behind and will have to make a 14-point play, which is actually a pretty big issue for Skellige. I mean our opponent will have to either play 2 cards or have to commit that leader. So in the graveyard it's just 8 points, so even Hjalmar is not really gonna win this round. Plus we have got 2 armor on that. Okay, it's just an Eist. 17. So I think if our opponent has Great Sword, that will be enough. He would not have to commit the leader. What the fuck? Okay, I mean our opponent is playing very weirdly here. Utah.
Exactly what I'd hoped for.
Okay, so that was kind of weird play, but whatever. So we have got a card advantage too, and we have got our entire combo set up, since we have actually thinned out our deck pretty nicely again. Okay, these are actually some insane draws. So what we are missing is Yennefer, but we do have marching orders on Yennefer, right? Though we don't really want Tibor in hand, so let's mulligan that. Okay, we have got Yennefer, so marching order actually now pulls out Tibor, which is actually more insane. So I think we are gonna stick with this hand. Yep, we can use War Council to thin out those tactics and special cards. Yep, let's keep this hand. This is again actually a pretty busted hand. Okay, Broke War Hunter. Maybe we can go for assassination or coated weapons here. Yep, let's go for War Council into maybe coated weapons, I guess. Alright. Plus, you know, we can actually make few uninteractive plays here. So I think maybe next turn we can play our CiriNova. Okay, it's Herald. Yeah, maybe we should have, you know, save the War Council and coded weapons for Herald. I mean, we can go for Xarthisius and, you know, try to get that assassination, but it's kind of bad play as I want to play Xarthisius onto Tibor. So I think we can play our Vilgefortz on Herald, and that Brokvar Hunter is gonna come on melee, I think. Yep, let's kill that Herald. What the fuck? I mean, how come it came on ranged? So summons the top unit on random enemy row. Okay, I kind of was thinking that the unit comes on the row where we are actually destroying the unit. So yep, that Brokvar Hunter is gonna do at least 3 pinks, which is kind of a bit annoying. Alright. Okay, it's Bear Witcher. So yeah, I mean, it's a 1-point body, right? So I think we can play our Yennefer onto Tibor onto Vilgefortz, since I don't really want to go that tall with my units in case our opponent has Nilfgaard or something. Or should we let that Vilgefortz get killed and just play CiriNova? I think let's play Yennefer and boost that Vilgefortz. Now the issue here is that I kind of want that Yennefer to survive, since usually Yennefer is my decoy target. So in case our opponent plays another Bear Witcher onto Yennefer, you know, we are not really gonna have her as our decoy target anymore. Okay, yep, it's location, so it's gonna be another Bear Witcher, though our opponent is hovering over Vilgefortz, so okay, so let's play our Xarthisius here. In case we draw into assassination, we can kill one of those. Okay, great, we have actually got Tibor, so you know, that's great. So we played Xarthisius here in case if we would have got an assassination, we would have killed one of those Bear Witchers. So yep, that's bloody cool. So there goes our Yennefer, and that's why I kind of wanted to play Yennefer later. Okay, it's Herkia. So let's play our CiriNova here, and next turn we can play our triss onto those 7 points Bear Witcher, as I don't really think our opponent is gonna have anything taller than that, since Yuta is already gone. Okay, Hjalmar, so yep, Yuta is in the graveyard, so that's a 15-point play, which is actually, you know, kind of big. Alright, so yeah, let's play our triss here. Yep, and kill one of those Bear Witchers. Now let's hope that our opponent doesn't really kill both of those Xarthisius and triss on the ranged row, since we do want small units for our decoy as a decoy target. Okay, and let's hope it's not another Bear Witcher onto Xarthisius. Okay, that's fine. So we can play our decoy on that Xarthisius, and it's gonna be, yep, it's gonna be another Tibor. So yep, 18 for 9, and we don't even need our marching orders, but let's play it anyways for a bloody Tibor. Alright guys, so second match in the row. Okay, so yep, this combo actually works.
For Skellige's glory!
See the other beast.
An interesting choice.
Bloody Gwent! Very glad!
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
The windmill. Sticks spin around and smash you.
Gotcha! No! No! Damn it!
Bards across the Empire will sing of this day. Target acquired.
Strength matters not if you lack the skill to wield it.
Oh, I sense trouble.
This is peace you desire. Prepare for war. will stop us.
Go ahead. Stare at me stump again, see what happens.
Blood washes away all shame!
Take care of your blades and they'll take care of you.
As good as dead, that lot.
All that dancing around. It's not for me.
double the coin and consider it done. You shall know the Emperor's fury!
The windmill. The sticks spin around and smash you.
I never err in my predictions.
Much left of that one.
The senses can be fooled easily. Alba!
You best yield now.
I hate portals.
How can I help?
My mentor's recipe says cut the apples like so.
I will not let this become a second Sodden.